Welcome to Narrow Ground Entertainment. I'm Steve the Unimpressed, and this is Steve Solo's 7 Days to Die, episode 22. I am still standing outside the pillars after fending off the most recent zombie horde. I also can't run very fast because my inventory is full. I'm just going to page through this quick and kind of decide what I'm actually going to take back with me. Probably this old shotgun and this iron pickaxe, which is significantly better than the one that I had before. I also didn't notice last episode that I have a gyrocopter chassis schematic in my inventory. I'll go ahead and read one of those. I don't know if I'll ever actually make one, but I tend to just read every schematic that I get my hands on. That way I know how to make whatever it is if I ever decide I want whatever it is. It's going to take a while to get back to the house, isn't it? Oh yeah, it took a while to get back to the house. I'm not even quite there yet. I got to try out the new shotgun though, which is always a plus. It worked quite well. Now, am I even going to be able to make it across the gap? Yes, good. It was a near thing, but I made it. Alright, let's organize the inventory a bit. Here's some more zombies. How many more? Ooh, quite a few. I can use up some of my shotgun ammo. Oh, not on him. I should be a little more careful about where I point this. I think this guy's gonna need two. Yep. It's okay, we've got two for him. I think he's still up. Yep. These I'm not so sure about. Yep, they need two also. Efficiency. Generally, efficiency is a good thing, but right now, it's probably not critical when it comes to my shotgun ammo. I've got a lot. Oh, hey, there's a whole nother stack that I didn't notice over there in the corner. Most of the extra gunk has now been cleared out of my inventory, but I tend to like to go through when I get equipment upgrades on camera and let you guys know that I have them. So, I've got a couple to go through here quick. The better double barrel shotgun I already mentioned in the last episode, and since I didn't have any mods installed on that, well, there isn't really anything to do. I might check in my box full of that sort of stuff, whether I have any for the double barrel shotgun. I don't think I do, but it's worth checking just in case. I also found an iron pickaxe that is a quality 6 instead of the quality 4 that I have been using, so I'll be transferring my mods from that to the level 6 one. Let me just do that right now. Let's take those off. Oh, hold on a second. Maybe I won't do that, because the quality 4 one actually has better block damage than the quality 6 one, which strikes me as odd. However, a quality 6 item also has 4 slots for modifications. So let's just check in here whether I have anything else that could go on a pickaxe. Because every mod that you have installed on an item improves its base stats as well, even if it's not specifically intended to modify that stat. Like the wood splitter mod, would make my axe do 15% more damage against wood. It would also raise just the base block damage stat. Doesn't look like I have anything that would be specific to pickaxes though, other than what I already had on the level 4 one. Now I'm on the fence about whether or not to sell that or to keep it. I think I will keep that in the mods box, just in case I find more mods that would apply to a pickaxe, even though the quality 4 one has a better block damage than this quality 6 one that I found. It might be possible to modify the block damage stat of the quality 6 one past what the quality 4 one can be modified to because it doesn't have as many slots. So I guess let's go ahead and put those mods back on to the quality 4 one. There. Now the other one that I found was a steel shovel, which is the same quality level as my iron shovel, but the steel is almost always an upgrade from the iron. I suppose it's possible that you could have between an iron tool and a steel tool the same situation I just had with the quality 4 and quality 6 iron pickaxes, where it turns out that the stat of the lower tier item is actually higher than the individual higher tier item. But that would be unusual. And in this case, we don't have that problem. The block damage for the steel shovel is significantly higher than the block damage for the iron shovel. My next chore for the day is going to be to run over to the trader and get rid of some of my extra goodies. And unlike with the pickaxe, I see no reason to keep the old shovel around. So I'm going to repair that and take it over there to sell.
You smell of the dead.
Well, I have been killing a bunch of them. Looks like there's a restock tomorrow, so I may have to check back in and see what he gets in. But I can sell off some of the stuff that I picked up from that zombie horde. In fact, I can sell off a bunch of the stuff I picked up from that zombie horde. While I'm at it, I'm going to buy up all the bullet casings in his inventory. Maybe he'll get some more for next time. And also all the brass that is in his inventory. And I'm still on the fence about the forged steel. I could use up probably all my remaining money buying forged steel, which might not actually be a bad move because I can't make it yet, and it might be quite a while before I can. How much of that can I get? I can get... Well, I can't even get all of it. Maybe half. Yeah, I can get half. I think I will buy 25 of those, which doesn't leave me with very much money left over, but I probably have some more stuff lying around in the base that I could sell, and I'm going to spend the last part of the day raiding anyway. So maybe I'll get something else to sell to him tomorrow.
Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. Let's deposit some of this at home, and then I guess pick a building to raid, although I may stop by the farm first. I think that it needs to be harvested today. And while it's not critical to gather that in all the time, there's not really much point in waiting. Okay, I have only just now discovered that you can actually change the orientation of the seeds that you're planting with the left-click mouse button. That is how you change the orientation of a lot of things in 7 Days to Die, but I did not know that it applied to crops. Now I know. So I'm actually going to plant this one just a little bit off kilter and see if it actually makes any difference. And with that completed, I am going to deposit the farmed goods at the house and pick a structure to raid. And since I've been talking about how much shotgun ammo I have, I think when I go to this time, whatever I go to this time, I am actually going to run in there with the shotgun instead of trying to sneak in stealthily. And I will just try to make sure that all of my shots are dead center and from up close so that I don't accidentally destroy anything cool. Ooh, there's a lumberjack. Let's take him out quickly. Perfect. Now, what is around here that I haven't raided yet? I think I did Journey's End. Oh, yeah, definitely. Did I leave anything good behind? Alright, so Journey's End has been done. What about this place? Doesn't look familiar. No box outside it. Mailbox hasn't been touched. Alright, let's do this place. Paper. Not sure what else I expected in a mailbox, but still disappointing. Hi. Is there anyone else? I'm kind of expecting there to be somebody else. I wasn't careful enough, apparently. Is there anyone in the kitchen? Is this the kitchen or the bathroom? This must be the bathroom. Bedroom? Okay, now a bunch of people woke up. Still not being careful enough. That was better. Ow. I stepped on a mine. Was not paying close enough attention, obviously. That one actually made me jump. Also did quite a bit of damage. Did I bring any band-aids with me? No. Alright, well, let's check the basement and watch out for more mines. Nope, I'm infected and I have a broken arm again. Well, this has gone poorly. Now, regular melee attacks don't hurt you anymore when you have a broken arm, so let's try and stick to using the machete and hopefully things won't get any worse. Don't see any zombies in here. Not sure why the one without the curtain rod provides the support, but okay. Here's the light. That means there's going to be zombies down here, but hopefully also goodies. Zombie. Several. None of them are running, though. So that's a good start. Alright, one's dead. Ah, crap. Double crap. Oh, right. You don't have to reload a machete. Just mash the reload key. That didn't do anything. Not surprisingly. I definitely should have brought medical supplies with me, though. Starting to regret not doing that. I think I might need to just carry a splint around with me. There's the good stuff. Okay, given how much I've hurt myself and how close it is to night, I am actually going to grab this stuff and not really pay attention to any of the rest of the house. Although I might go back for that bookshelf. I did spot a bookshelf. Anyway, whether I do or not, after that, I am going to go back to base and prepare to spend the night there, because I have done myself enough harm on this for this episode. Ooh, level 1 marksman rifle. That's going to be parts. And more shotgun ammo. Yeah, this room was pretty lackluster, so I'm not going to investigate the emergency escape hatch here, or whatever it is. And I am going to go back and check for those books. Where was that bookshelf? Oh, glad thing I remember. Glad thing I came back for the bookshelf, because I forgot about the dropped loot. Ooh, which is very good. That should give me a fair amount to use with the trader tomorrow. And since I already know all those schematics, those will give me even more. Check the toilet for pistols. No pistol in the toilet, but there was a hunting knife in there. A very low quality one, so it's about to become scrap iron, but still. 60 scrap iron is not to be sneered at. You know, I probably could still clear the upstairs. Let's do it. It's not like I can't respawn. Oops. Ow. Uh-oh, that one's fast. Okay, that cost me some health, but not as much as it would have if I'd let her just wail on me while I tried to finish her off with the machete. What? There's a light here. Oh. Oh. Yeah, let's leave that alone for now. Let's just grab this bookcase. Ooh, this one had stuff I don't know. Let's examine that later. Anything interesting in here? Weathered backpack. Nothing good. Alright, lots of books. Glad I came up here. Let's leave now. Before I break something else. Oh, right. I didn't come in through the door. I came in through the window. Obviously. Alright. Back to base before I hurt myself even worse. Blast it. Well, I managed to get home before dark anyway. Now, as soon as I can actually manage to get myself into the base, let's try that again. There we go. I will get myself patched up. Because boy, do I need a lot of medical attention right now. I'm infected with zombieism, so I need some antibiotics. I've got a cut, which I think I can heal with bandages. Yes. Increases abrasion healing speed. Let's use one of those. And splint. I also need a splint. Okay, let's use the splint first. There we go. Arm is fixed-ish. Use the band-aid. My cut will now heal faster. Okay, and the interesting one is the antibiotics. The infection, once you have it, gradually gets worse over time. The percentage kind of builds up, and using antibiotics causes it to reverse for a certain period of time. It starts counting the other direction, and if it reaches 0, then you're not infected anymore. I don't really know for sure what happens if you let infection keep going. I have never experimented with that. Maybe one of these days I will do that, just out of curiosity. But generally I treat it, and that's what I'm going to do in this case. Although actually, I have some honey. Honey also cures infection, not as much or as quickly, but I think I will use the honey and save the antibiotics. For the duration of the antibiotic medicine, my infection will reduce instead of induce? Reduce instead of grow. Let's go with that. I think that the percentage for the antibiotic medicine actually goes down slightly faster than the infection percentage, so I may have to use more honey eventually. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. After the somewhat disappointing results of the big loot stash at the end of that house, I managed to get a few interesting things from the bookshelf upstairs. I found the recipe for customized fitting mods. I don't really know for sure whether I will use those. That is a armor upgrade, but now I'll know how to make them. I'm quite pleased that I found The Art of Mining Volume 4, because that teaches you how to make blackstrap coffee, which is a stronger, longer lasting coffee item. I think maybe the recipe has changed this edition, but I believe it uses gunpowder in addition to the regular ingredients for coffee. And the Great Heist Volume 7, don't know what this does. Best loot typically has automated defense systems. I don't remember any loot that I have found ever having automated defense systems around it. But I haven't raided any of the high-end structures since the update happened. Maybe I'll have to do that soon. I know where at least one of them is. But with this book, motion detection devices won't recognize you for 3 seconds when you're sneaking, which can't be bad. It's almost time to sign off. Probably have a few minutes leeway yet, but I'm going to cut back in just a little bit early because I suddenly recalled that I have 3 skill points that I need to spend from the Horde Knight. I am going to start investing in the intellect attribute now that my perception is maxed out. The reason I'm going to do that instead of focusing on some of the perception perks that I would still like to max out is that I would like to get myself a vehicle. And that is an intellect-based thing. The one that I would like in particular is the 4x4 truck. Mainly because that has the most cargo space. To get that, though, I need intellect level 8. So, as long as I have a few points to spend, I'm going to go ahead and increase my intellect. I might buy the first level of the Grease Monkey perk when I run out of having enough points to buy the next level of the intellect perk, which is now. So I will need 6 more points to get the right level in intellect, and I think 3 more. Yep, 3 more to get to the level of Grease Monkey needed before I can build the 4x4. So that's going to be a while, but progress takes time. And with that, it is more than time to sign off because we've gotten the dawn noise. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel to see more content from me, and if you'd like to help my channel grow, please share it with your friends. Goodbye and God bless.